we're back again with vendor videos. This is Jeff Goldstein, home base STL Real Estate. We buy and sell any type of residential real estate. And our broker is Realty Executives of St. Louis. Find out why you need an executive when you're dealing with real estate. Give us a holler. Hey, we're back with Andrew Jasper. He's the Jasper Agency, Farmers Insurance Group. Andrew is going to talk a little bit more about insurance. I think it's going to be about coverage, isn't it, Andrew?
Right. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Take it away.
Thank you, Jeffrey. I appreciate that. Good afternoon, everyone. Happy to be here again. So in our first video, we talked about the importance of a relationship with your realtor, with your insurance agent, the importance of having someone in your corner that's going to have your best interest in mind. So the next issue that I want to touch on is actual coverages themselves. Dive a little bit deeper and give some examples of issues that I've seen over and over again with clients of mine that have come from another type of policy that didn't cover them maybe the way they thought it was going to. So a good example of this is one that just happened very recently. I had a client who was a new client for me, and he was in a bad situation, and he actually owned two properties, his home where he lived with his family, and then a rental property which was in the same neighborhood. A while back, a hailstorm came through and just tore up the roofs on both properties. So he filed an insurance claim and thought that would be taken care of, but he was very disappointed to find out that his policy in that case only paid out depreciated value on the roof as opposed to full replacement cost value. So by the time he paid his deductible and they factored that in, the check he was given for his claim was only a fourth of what it actually cost to get those roofs replaced. And that put him under a huge financial burden. He was very, very stressed out and had to struggle because of that. And I felt very badly for him because he wasn't, when he bought his insurance, nobody explained to him that there was a difference with that and he didn't know what he had. So it can be overwhelming, but there's so many different types of coverages. Unless you spend the time becoming an insurance expert, it's so easy to get lost. But that's where your agent comes in, and it's important to know that you have full replacement cost value on things like your roof, on contents replacement. Do you have sewer and drain coverage? If water backs up for whatever reason, will that be covered? Earthquake is a big one in Missouri. We're on a fault line. So there are different coverages there, and it's just really important to be looking at what's your policy going to do for you. Unfortunately, not every insurance policy is created equal. There are actually a few different classifications in how they pay out for which types of perils, and it's just so important to know that you can't shop on price alone. Unfortunately, this is something where oftentimes you get what you pay for, and if you are just trying to find the cheapest policy to know you have it, you may be paying 20% less, but getting 40% of the coverage, or less than half of the coverage. The other thing with that is when you buy an insurance policy, you're not just buying the coverage, you're getting the agent that comes with it. And we'll, I think in our next video, kind of talk a little bit about when the unexpected happens, who do you call in that event. So that's kind of what I had to say about coverages today.
I think that was a great testimonial for what clients really shouldn't do. You know that old adage, pay now or pay later. I mean, it comes into play when you're dealing with insurance. We're going to leave now, and Andrew will be back sometime in the future. This is Jeff Goldstein, home-based STL Real Estate. Our broker is Realty Executives of St. Louis, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Have a great day.